So, but I'm being good. I want to get through this wall. Hello and welcome to our channel, Portugal on a Shoestring.
Good morning. It's 2 days later from laying the self-leveling compound and it's all gone hard. We did have a couple of little spots where it sort of sank through the cement, just left little depressions. So I've just filled them with a bit of tile adhesive, so that'll all just blend in when it all gets done anyway. So we're going to make a start. We'll just start along one wall and work our way across the room. If it's awkward cuts at the end, we'll just do them later. Anyway, get the bulk of the tiles down today, hopefully. Right, let's get on. you've probably noticed me putting all the wedges and spacers in. And all he has these, I don't know if you can see that. And this has a little, it's a thinned out here. And this bit stays under the tile and this bit snaps off. And the wedges go on top of the tile, and when they go in, they just clamp the tile between the wedge and the plastic piece. I'll show you a close-up of how they work. So if you imagine that this is the tiles on the floor, and that is sitting in between, like that, and say one is slightly higher than the other like that, all you do, when you put the wedge in, it, as it clamps in, the wedge pulls it closer together, like that. So there's no unevenness now. Let the stuff go hard. You come along with, I mean, a rubber mallet's ideal. I use a piece of wood normally, or a brush, and it hits it sideways, and this white bit should snap off. And this may not do it because it's not actually cemented down, but I'll give it a go. There you go. It just disappears. But they're dead simple. You keep the red things and you throw these away when you've done. And yeah, it's the quickest way I know to level a floor. I've got some adjustable ones that are, you wind down, you reuse them, and they're very good. But when you're kneeling on the floor trying to tighten up one of these without leaning on a tile, when you've got a bad back like me, you can't do it. So I find these are the easiest. Anyway, let's get all these ones that are set. We'll get them cracked off the floor, and then we'll start cutting all the ones to the edges. Don't need anything special for these. I mean, I've got a piece of offcut of OSB that I'm using, but any plank, the back of a brush, even a rubber hammer, something like that, will do the job. Right, all you do, you stand quite firmly and just brush them away. Oh, to be honest, that's the best bit of tiling. Next day, everything's cleaned off and all the edges are done. So all we have to do now is grout it. So we mix up some grey grout, we'll get that on the floor, clean it up, and then that is the floor finished. Yeah, worked it out. We've actually got a box of tiles left over. So we've actually cost about 72 euros.
It took me a while to get going this morning.
It's about 11:30. When it's wet and miserable, you can't be bothered. Oh, it's a bit wet and miserable today. But I'm being good. I want to get through this wall, so we'll have a little go of it today. See how far we get. It's hard, isn't it, when the weather's a bit low. But I hope you can see, because I've had to put a light on so you can actually see. So I might be working in the shadow, so I'm sorry about the quality of the picture. But let's smash through. Oh, it's not bricked up all the way through. Brilliant. There's like a cavity. I'll come and show you, see if you can see it. Oh, you won't be able to see it, it's too dark. But in there, there's just a cavity. So it's not bricked right the way through. I can see another set of bricks up here, but I'll get through a bit more and I'll show you. See if you can see that now. Oh, look, bricks on the other side, but there's a huge cavity where this used to be the window, I think. Down there is like over there where it goes in like that. Oh, fantastic. And where I was trying to do it last week, this is where the edge of the window was. This is the concrete I was seeing at the edge. It was the concrete of the edge of the wall for the window. Oh my goodness, look at that. Woo, let's get through that then. Oh, I'm really chuffed. That didn't take too long. That moved quite a lot. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, so much cleaning to do. Lots of cleaning. I'm really sorry I cut the top of my head off in that picture. picture, so you didn't see it all come down. I'm sorry about that, but I jumped out of the way just in time. I'm going to go and get my wheelbarrow and get rid of some of this stuff before I carry on. Oh, I can't wait to show Brian. Oh, I'm going to take this helmet off, so I'm going to have helmet hair because I'm sweaty. Yeah. Oh, even though it's raining today, it's quite warm, really. Oh, it is when you're doing this. Okay. Whew, sweaty. Okay, I've got my wheelbarrow, but I'm going to have to break some bricks up, I think, before I get them in. So I've got my little pick ready. Let's see. Another problem is where am I going to put this? Keep making more mess and nowhere to put it, so it's going to go to the side of the house like loads of other stuff, so it just accumulates so much rubble. Oh.
Brilliant.
I'm just trying to break it up. Ow! So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Well done. Yeah, I was just looking at this, and I think that is actually the wall of the extension.
It is. I think it is.
No, I mean,
Oh, the wall of the extension building.
yes. So what we'll have to do is probably put a lintel in before we take them down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just knock that top row bricks out, put a lintel in,
Yeah.
with cement, let that set. Then you can take the rest of it out.
Okay.
Because that will support everything above it.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Don't touch that.
don't touch that for now.
Okay.
This is all safe. This is good.
Okay.
That's got a big
Lintel
wooden
there.
lintel in there. Going across.
Yeah, I never thought that's the extension.
Yeah. That might be supporting something. It might not just be filling a hole.
Yeah.
It might actually be supporting something above it. So we'll investigate before you go any further
Yeah.
with that bit.
They
The rest
may-
of it is fine.
They may have just bricked the whole lot against that farmhouse wall.
Yeah. So there might be a complete wall from one end to the other,
Yeah.
and obviously the bricks above it and everything
Well,
has
that-
got support.
That makes sense.
But-
That makes sense.
We'll knock one brick out later, and we'll be able to tell from that.
Well, yeah. Okay, smashing. Well, that's enough for me. I'm going to clear this up,
Yep.
and then I'm just going to take the bottom out,
Okay, no.
and then you can see where we're at. Took my jacket off and roasted. For some reason, the camera didn't record me doing that. Don't know. Did that last week. Didn't record my end bit, so Brian had to do my end bit. I don't know. I'll get this down the garden, and I think I need a shovel for this lot. So, just go another way down. Oh, no, that's too heavy. Right, is that okay? Yeah. Oh, it's still heavy, but I'll manage. Oh. Here we go. I'm not. Oh, my glasses are steamed. Oh my goodness. Oh. Only about 4 more to go. in a bit. Right, so has a little break. But all this wet's like drying and I'm freezing now, so coat back on. On, off, that's all you do all day. Oh, hot, cold. Anyway. Chilly down. It's chucking it down. Diane, it's your birthday. I think that's going to be a little bit too heavy, but just want to get it out of the way. I'm trying not to show my bum on the screen, and I don't like bending over in front of you. I might change the angle. I didn't want to like wipe out the camera with my bum.
Hello, the grout has all gone off. I've polished it all off so it's all nice and clean. There's a few little pinholes, but I'm not worried about that. It's the workshop, you know. So we're going to get on to the shelving today. Now what we've done, when I picked Diane up from Lisbon, there's a DIY place near Lisbon called Brico Depot, and they were having an offer on shelving units. So what we've got is these, which are metal and it's a metal framework, very lightweight. It's not dead heavy or anything. And these should have been 45 euros. They were 29 euros each. So I got loads of them. And I couldn't make shelves for that price. And each shelf's supposed to be able to support about 100 kilos. So it's about 500 kilos per unit. Anyway, we'll assemble these up and we'll drop them in. When I've got them all in the right positions, we'll drill and screw them to the wall so they're nice and solid. But for now, I'm just going to place them in, get them in position, work out where exactly I want them. Also, I've got a couple of mechanics tool chests. What I was planning on doing is making one of these up just in two halves. You'll see how they're constructed in a bit, but we'll make it up in two halves. Then I can use one half for each of those mechanic stands with a shelf underneath. I'm hoping that's going to work out. If not, it's not a big loss, but anyway, let's get on with this. That's your basic frame. Then you put other ones in here, wherever you feel the need. To strengthen the middle of the shelf, there's separate ones. And you have a little bit that you bend over. Just bend it to 90 degrees. both ends, and that just goes into a slot on here. Once you've got in that slot, just take a screwdriver and bend the slot over, bend the tab over. There we go. And then you just have board, it's 1/4 inch MDF, not fantastic, but it's only spanning that much. You could replace it with something if it starts to sag, but I think this will probably do for now anyway. Right. Right, apologies if it's a bit dark today, it's absolutely tipping it down. As you can see from me little lake, yeah, I'm going to knock it on the head for now, go and have a cup of tea, something to eat, and hopefully it'll clear up this afternoon, and yeah, we'll see if we can get some more done. There's only another couple of units to do, so not bad. The two support units for the mechanics benches, hopefully mechanics toolboxes, hopefully that'll sort that out. I'm also going to screw them directly to the wall as well to give them more support. And on this wall we've got another 3 of those units. I'll just put a few boxes on just to try the shelf for sizes. And we've got 1 more to go just here. I'm going to leave them until I've got a few more of the shelves filled, and if there's any odd size things, I'll set the shelves to suit them. Anyway, so far so good. We'll start, I'll fix these to the walls just at the top, a couple of screws in each one, and that'll stop it from wobbling around, and I'll start loading them up.